things like Brutus aren't easily stopped.
I'm doing this alone.
I'm here to take you out.
Mom! Dad!
Hi, this is Olivia Liang. Don't miss a new episode of Kung Fu this Wednesday at 9/8 Central on the CW.
Now at 10, the battle over abortion heats up across America. Pro-choice activists take to the streets in downtown Los Angeles as protesters and police clash. The city now on tactical alert.
At least 26 states are now poised to ban abortion if Roe v. Wade is overturned. What California is doing to protect a woman's right to choose.
And if Roe v. Wade is overturned, what could be next? Some legal observers say same-sex marriage could be threatened in certain states. A look at the implications of reversing the landmark ruling now on the news at 10. Good evening, I'm Micah Ullman.
And I'm Cher Calvin. Tonight, the emotionally charged debate over abortion is more energized than ever.
Protests have erupted here in Los Angeles and across the country now that a leaked document shows the Supreme Court is poised to overturn Roe v. Wade. The LAPD is on a citywide tactical alert tonight, and there are reports of some protesters throwing bottles and rocks at officers. At least one officer has been hurt in the chaos. We have live team coverage on the impact and the protests.
And we begin with KTLA's John Finolio with the police and protesters downtown. John?
Well, Sharon, Micah, all clear now, but these were some tense moments just a short time ago. Right now, we're on the corner of Broadway and 5th Streets. We're about a block away from Pershing Square, where apparently a small group of protesters caused somewhat of a ruckus earlier this evening. Let's take you right to some of this video. Take a look.
Push these guys back! These ones this way!
Police in riot gear responding to the area of 5th and Hill Streets around 8:40 tonight. Details are scarce at this hour. However, we did see a federal police car with its back windshield shattered. A business next to that, a Planet Fitness, also had a window smashed. Witnesses say an officer was injured when that windshield was busted on the squad car. That apparently prompted a call for officer needs help. LAPD, along with federal officers, swarming the area to clear the street of a dozen or so very agitated people. Now, while these moments were tense, this is certainly not what we saw earlier this evening, which was an impassioned and peaceful protest in front of the federal courthouse.
Hundreds of pro-choice demonstrators marching on downtown Los Angeles.
Keep abortion legal and safe.
We have got to stop what this government is trying to do. They are trying to stop a woman from making her own decision.
It goes beyond women, it goes beyond gender, it's human rights. I think we should have full autonomy over our bodies.
The crowd gathering in front of the federal courthouse, rallying against the leaked draft Supreme Court ruling that suggests justices may overturn Roe versus Wade, the landmark 1973 decision protecting a woman's right to abortion.
I have a daughter. I don't want her to grow up in a country that doesn't see her as equal to a man.
If the draft ruling becomes final, federal protections for abortion would end, and individual states would determine if the practice is legal.
Why was it important for you to bring her here today?
Because this is her future. This has everything to do with her future.
For women like Reagan Wallace, the issue is deeply personal.
I had an abortion when I was 18. The more of us say it, the more people realize that everyone loves someone who's had an abortion, even if you don't realize it. You do. I wouldn't have the beautiful life and family that I have today had I not had access to that health care. And that's what abortion is. It's health care.
A lot of people are concerned that if Roe is overturned, other court rulings could come next. Do you worry about that?
Yes. What do you think I'm out here? You know, we're banning books, we're banning gays. What's next? We as women start giving up our rights. What's next?
And back out here live, we can also tell you that earlier today, the LA County Board of Supervisors voted for LA to become a safe haven for women. Now, that move backs a state bill that would also provide accessible reproductive health care to women coming to the state of California from out of state. That's all for now. Reporting from downtown, John Finolio, KTLA 5 News.
John, thank you. The leaked draft opinion sent shockwaves all across America, setting off a wave of protests and demonstrations while